To another episode of You Do What? I, as always, am DR, the incomparable. And to my right is the very talented Rufus.
Hello everyone, my name is Rufus the dog. It's a pleasure to be here, and to the right of me is Ansel.
Hi everybody, it's good to be back. I'm here. It's me. I'm back, Ansel McGathy. And as usual, I have the distinct pleasure of introducing our host, Chip Buttons.
Woo! Thank you, panel. Yes, hello, I'm your host, Charles Buttons, but as always, you can call me Chip. Welcome to another episode of You Do What? Before we jump into the game, I would like to say hello to some of our returning viewers. Krill, Tinkies, and Wern Red Panda. And I'd also like to thank Bearcat Girl and Push the Fisherman for not only joining us, but also for the subscription. Thank you guys so much. It's so great to have fans that enjoy the show. Now, the rules of this game are simple. The panelists to my left are going to be guessing the name of a job. They'll be guessing this name by asking me yes or no questions. If they get a yes, they'll get to keep asking me questions. If they get a no, it is a strike. 10 strikes and the round is done. Panelists, do you understand the rules?
Sure do.
Wonderful. I love it. So we're just going to jump straight into our first round. For this first round, we're going to put the name of the job up on the board so the audience can get an idea of how to play. All right, there it is. Take it in. Keep those lips quiet, audience. And we are going to start with our veteran panelist, Ansel McGathy. Ansel, welcome back.
Hi, thank you. It's great to be back.
And you know what? We'll get into wherever it was you were later. But right now, I think we should just get right into the game.
All right, I guess I'll just play the game.
Just play the game, Ansel.
All right.
Thank you.
Does this job require an education beyond a high school diploma?
It does not.
Oh.
Not a formal education of sorts,
Dang.
no.
All right, we'll send it back.
All right, heading on over to DR. Oh, one more down. One more down to DR. Popping on over to DR. There we go. Yeah.
Chip,
Yes, DR.
can you get tipped at this job?
Can you get tipped?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe this person is ever tipped. They might be at some point, but not formally, no.
That's so sad.
Oh, actually, my judges have a note. They say, I will note that this job isn't one I would normally associate with tips, but they can occasionally be tipped. I'd say around the holidays they might.
Ansel, I got a yes!
So I'm going to keep
way
it
to
on
go,
there, but I'm going
DR.
to say when you think of this job, my first thought was no tips. So,
Okay, but you can get a tip.
you could, yes.
All right. Is this a salary position?
It is a salaried position, yes.
Oh, so that's why you're probably like, no tip.
Nah tips, nope.
Got it. Maybe I should ask. So wait. You have to go to high school,
Yes.
obviously, but nothing after that is needed.
Not after that, no
Okay.
formal education
So you
required.
can just jump right in.
No, there is one thing you'd have to do before starting this job, but it is not in the form of a formal education. So I'm gonna say no. You can't jump right in.
So that's a no.
That's a no.
Okay.
All right, Rufus the dog, our newest contestant. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What is your first question, Rufus?
Does this job involve training?
There is a bit of training. Yes.
Great. Okay. Great. Let's see. Does this job involve selling items to customers?
No, it does not.
Wow.
All right, heading back on over to Ansel.
All right.
And we are at 4 strikes, everyone.
Oh,
4
dang,
strikes.
4 already. All right, all right.
Oh, no, it should 3 strikes.
Oh, yep, that seems
3
right.
strikes.
That
My
seems right.
apologies.
All right, so when this person is performing the duties of their job, do they travel?
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry, I was distracted by a note from my judges.
Oh,
Go ahead.
all right. When this person performs their job, are they moving around?
They are moving around, yes.
All right. When they're moving around, would you say they go to? Hold on, I'm formulating.
Take your time.
Oh, hi, buddy. Hi there. Hi,
Oh,
buddy.
Rufus, I know you're new here, but I'm going to
look
ask
at
you to
him. He's
stay
so cute.
in your
Oh,
lane.
gosh, that's
Stay
great.
in your lane.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine.
all right.
All right. So when this person is performing their job, they're moving around. We
Yes.
agree on that already. But would this person be going to their? I want to say the word customer, but I don't mean it in like a strict sense. Like, do they travel to the people that they serve?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Would it be fair to say they travel to their homes?
It would indeed.
All right. Ooh. Okay. All right. Are they performing a public service of some sort, like a utility per se?
Judges, how would you rephrase that as a public service? Or a utility of sorts is what Ansel. Yes, probably, say my judges.
Okay. All right. All right. Are they a government employee?
Yes, they are.
Oh, dang. I think I got it.
You go for it right
All
now.
right. Does this person deliver the mail?
They do indeed deliver the mail.
Do I need to get their actual title?
You can give us your closest approximation.
Well, I hate gendered job titles, but I want to say postman.
That is not. That's close enough. We are going to accept it. And
All
with
right.
3 strikes, well done,
Boom.
panel.
Got him. Coming back in with a win, baby.
The actual title we had on the board was letter carrier.
Letter carrier. That's a
but
good one.
That's the
postman.
gender.
That is gender neutral. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to start using that one.
The audience was going to give a hint, even though it is a generalization, and I don't want to make a generalization about Rufus, but that typically dogs do not care for these people. So, Rufus,
Oh.
do you have any friends who are letter carriers?
No.
No friends.
Not at all.
Okay. So the audience would have been accurate in saying
in
that you
this
are not a
specific
fan. Oh, he's growling. All right, yes. All right. Well, don't worry. There's no one here who delivers the mail, so all is well. Well, a wonderful first round. They were able to successfully guess letter carrier.
Oh.
And with that, we are going to take a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back. Well done.
Ever notice how some colas have more bubbles than you really need? We did. So we made Shasta Cola a little bit different, with just enough bubbles instead of too many. So Shasta tickles your tummy instead of your nose. And that's why so many people are drinking Shasta Cola already.
Shasta, the cola that has to taste just like a nickel too. Shasta, it tastes so differently. You've got to try to see. Shasta, the cola that has to.
Get Shasta Cola, the one with great cola taste and just enough bubbles to tickle your tummy.
Yes, my children are growing. That's why our family margarine is Nuco, with more than twice the vitamin A of many leading margarines.
New Coke, the margarine larger in vitamin A. New Coke gives you all your vitamin A in 1, 2, 3 cans a day.
All your minimum daily requirements of vitamin A in 1.8 ounces. Essential for healthy growth. Essential for sound teeth. And just wait till your family tastes Nuco's new flavor secret. The marvelous way Nuco melts for fresh, delicate flavor. Delicious aroma.
New Coke gives you all your vitamin A in 1, 2, 3 packs a day. New Coke.
Welcome back to You Do What? We just wrapped up our first round where the panelists were able to guess letter carrier, which was wonderful for a first round. Well done.
Oh, thank
We
you.
love a successful round.
Go Doc.
And before we jump into round 2, I'm Ansel. Let's catch up. How you
Chip.
doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I am nervous, but
Oh.
I'm good. You know?
Well-
The audience was wondering where you were last week, and
Oh,
truthfully, I didn't know, and I was
alright,
afraid
well,
to ask.
Listen, I hear you, Chip.
Uh-huh.
Every time I come in with some newfangled thing that I've been doing,
You sure?
and
you
you're
sure
like,
did.
oh, why does he just relentlessly pursuing these titles that don't really mean anything because he doesn't actively pursue them? You know what I mean?
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah. So, I really had to think on that for a little bit. So, I did a little walking, did a little thinking, and I was like, you know what I got to do is some public service.
Oh, all right.
So what I ended up doing is, like highways, how you can adopt a highway and clean up all
I
that
sure
trash.
do, yes.
I started doing some of that, and on the side of the road, I found a little puppy.
You found a puppy.
Yeah, I found a puppy while cleaning up the side of the highway.
Oh, my goodness.
And I thought, you know what I got to do is I got to adopt this dog.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
Yeah. So,
What is your puppy's name?
oh, he's this guy right here, Rufus.
Rufus is your dog?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. He's
This
actually-
may
look
be
at- he's a good boy.
the only time one of your updates has made me genuinely happy.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, that's right. So I'm a dog owner.
That's not a title, though, right?
It's a loose title, you know.
Dog own? I don't think that. I'm going to say that's not a title.
Whatever
but
you say.
That's just my opinion.
I'll leave it up to the people who make the title cards.
I think it will be up to them whether or not they want dog owner to be on the card, but wow. But as of right now, I'm so happy to hear this is how you've invested your time.
Yeah, it's great. I really enjoyed it.
Dog ownership though is a full responsibility. I don't know if you'll have time for your general whimsy anymore.
How do you mean?
I'm sorry, what?
How do you mean?
Oh, well, you have to care for the dog and walk the dog and bond with the dog and take
That's
care
true.
of the
Well,
dog.
Well,
and
he's pretty independent, though. I don't know if you've noticed. He's pretty good about doing his own thing.
he can talk.
Yeah,
so-
he's in veterinary school right now.
What?
Yeah.
He's training to be a vet?
Yep.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yep.
So, I mean, I will catch up with Rufus in a minute, but
Yeah. He's an ambitious
Ansel?
dog.
I am genuinely happy for this new development in your life.
Me too. Me too.
And I hope that this is what sticks. That's my hope, is that dog ownership is what sticks. So, you know what? With that news, we are going to jump into round 2. And this job we're going to keep secret from the audience so that you guys can play along. And this time we're going to start over on the other end of the table with DR.
Oh, me?
Good luck.
Yes, with DR.
Oh, awesome.
What is your first question, DR?
Is this a salary job?
It is not a salary job typically, no.
Ooh.
All right, Rufus. Hello.
Hello.
Good boy.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's see. Is this a contracted job?
Is this a contracted job?
Or like contractor work?
Oh, contractor work. No.
Okay.
No, it is not. All right, heading on over to Ansel McGathy.
All right. Is this job performed on the planet Earth?
It sure is.
Boom. Got him.
Got him. Well done.
All right. I'm also going to represent my friend Sarah. Is this job in the arts?
Yes, it is.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. I'm so glad I asked you a question.
Sarah, I hope she comes back soon.
All right. Now, is this job in the it's in the arts, but is it a performing art?
It is a performing art, yes.
Ooh, all right. I'm on a roll. Okay, so when the person is I'm sorry. Let me back that up 2 steps. Is the person in question, is their job doing the actual performance?
Yes, they are doing the actual performance.
Ooh, all right.
Ansel, you are on a roll today.
I'm doing great.
Oh, no.
There it is.
Oh, that's team. I am so impressed by the speed with which you can update signs.
There it is.
It is remarkable. But come on, dog owner is not a title.
It is now.
It's just a lifestyle.
Oh, look at him.
Oh,
There he is.
my only hope is they'll run out of room. All right, carry
right.
on, Ansel.
All right. So this person is the performer in question.
Yes.
Is singing a part of their job?
Not always. I imagine this person could sing if
right.
as part of the performance, but typically no. So I'm going to say no.
All right.
All
back.
right, heading back on over to DR.
Is this an actor?
No, that's not the title of their job, no.
Oh.
So, great. Heading on over to Rufus.
Okay. Let's see. So they sing. Is that correct?
No, they do not sing normally.
Not sing, okay.
That was a question that was asked earlier, so I'll
Yes.
use that as just a clarification.
Okay, yes.
What I noted was that this performance could involve singing, I suppose, but typically no. So,
Okay. Let's see.
They're not an actor.
Does this person play an instrument?
again, usually no. There are performances done that may involve an instrument, but typically no.
All right.
So I'm going to say overall no.
Interesting.
Also, I'd like to note someone in our audience has guessed it. Congratulations to Push the Fisherman. Well done.
Oh, way to go.
Whoa!
Great
Push
job.
the fisherman!
I know. It's amazing.
All right. Now, does this person usually manipulate props of any sort while they're performing?
Usually no. Again, this is
Usually no.
usually no.
Oh, man.
But they probably could.
There's so many usuallys here.
I know. The arts are a fluid, warping nebulous. All right, DR.
Okay. Is this art sometimes a bit abstract?
I'm gonna say no. Probably not, unless the judges want to correct me on whether or not they
Pretty
consider this
straightforward?
abstract. It's pretty straightforward, I'd say, yes. So
it's not like
again, if the
performance
judges have any more thoughts on that, again, art is so subjective. They say nah. It's pretty straightforward. All right, Rufus. Are you Rufus? Rufus. It is your turn, Rufus.
Okay. Let's see. Does this usually require a lot of movement?
Typically, no, not a lot of movement.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
Ansel McGathy, and I'm not sure what strikes we're at. I'm having trouble reading my own sign. Is that
1, 2,
6
3,
strikes?
4, 5, 6. I feel like it's 6.
Is it 6 judges? 6 strikes? 8 strikes. 8
8
strikes. everyone.
strikes. That is less good than I had hoped
Yes, as me as well. I was having trouble reading my sign.
for. All right. Is this performed live?
Typically, yes, it is. Actually, always it is performed live.
Great. Love it. Is this performance, would you say it's a solo performance?
Yes, almost always.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Would you say that this performance is usually... let me back it up. Does this performance usually receive its revenue through tips?
Do they receive revenue through tips, judges? I'm not actually sure. They say doubtful, so we're gonna say no.
All right.
So,
Dang.
But again, we don't know everything. Could be wrong. We are at 9 strikes, and we're gonna hop over to DR. At this point, would you guys need a chance to confer, or DR, do you feel like you have it?
I'd like to confer.
I think
That's
we should
just me.
confer.
All right, contestants, go ahead and take a chance to confer.
Okay.
I will
All
have
right.
a chat with the
Thank
audience while they try to work out what the answer is, but they are working very quickly through these rounds. I'm very impressed with this
so
panel.
they don't
As always, if you have any questions for me, feel free to send them my way.
don't get tips.
And otherwise, I'll just give you some of Chip's famous musings about what's going on in old Chip's life. I feel like I haven't had any grand adventures lately. I've been staying close to home, which is this studio. I consider this my home, basically. It's where I most take corporeal form, so I feel most connected to it. Just kind of haunting the area.
All right.
There's this adorable little coffee shop down the street that some young people hang out at, so it's kind of nice to go over there and knock things over just for some laughs. But that's just a normal weekday for me. Oh, we have a question.
Yes.
Bearcat Girl wants to know. I will definitely ask. DR, when you come back, we have a question from the audience for you. So I will keep
okay.
that in mind. If you would like to know what products I use in my hair, nothing. But occasionally, we can get into the ghost realm another time. But I like to keep my hair natural. But we do have products available to us. So we can get into that another time. Then. All right, contestants, we're all done?
Yep.
All right, DR.
Okay. Is this comedic in nature?
It is comedic in nature, yes.
Doc, I think you were right.
Yeah, we got it.
Is this a stand-up comedian?
It is a stand-up
Yay!
comedian.
All right.
Well done,
We did it!
panelists.
There we go. That's what I
Nailed
like
it.
to
Oh.
see.
We did it, dog.
On a
Aw,
roll.
thank you.
That was amazing. 2 in a row. You guys
All
are doing
right.
great. And yeah, before we jump into round 3, we had a question for DR, so I feel like it'd be great to just check in.
Oh, yeah.
DR, so before I check in general, Bearcat Girl would like to know, what products do you use in your hair?
Products?
Yes.
All right, listen. This is what I usually tell the ladies when they ask.
All right.
Maybe I'm born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Is
I
it
don't know.
Maybelline?
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like I shouldn't say. A DR's got to have his secrets.
I fully understand that, but the people want to know.
Does Maybelline
so.
make hair products? I thought it was a makeup brand.
It is indeed a makeup brand.
Do you use dog shampoo?
Do you use dog shampoo?
You do have a very shiny coat.
Thank you. And thank you, Bearcat.
Bearcat Girl.
Bearcat Girl for, I'm going to take that as a compliment. Wanting to know
Well,
what I use.
While you're not washing your hair, DR, what have you been up to? What is new in DR's life?
Oh, I've been watching the presidential debates.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's so lovely to see a young person getting involved.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm really curious about where, you know, my games are going.
Where your games are going?
Yeah.
What do you, your games?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. This was Nintendo presidential debates.
Oh,
President Club.
that is very different from what I thought you were talking about. So Nintendo is getting a new president.
Yeah, my Nintendo
Ah.
Club.
Okay,
and,
and
they've been debating.
and they've been having debates.
Rigorous.
All
Yeah.
right. Well,
all
you
good
know,
points. All good points. I can see where they're coming from, but I don't know. I think it's anyone's game at this point.
that's again very different. But you know what? If it's what's important to you,
Nintendo,
then I love it.
anyone's game. That's funny. I like
Yeah.
that. I
Oh.
like that a lot.
Well, I hope the right candidate wins for you. So we're going to hop right into round 3, and we're going to keep this one hidden as well so the audience can play along. And for this round, we're going to start with Rufus, who I would like to know, the audience, they love you, Rufus. They're calling you the bestest boy. So,
Oh,
yes.
thank you.
He is a
He-
good
They have-
boy.
they have
And I
treats
can't
for me?
disagree.
Oh, me.
You're a good boy.
Just the bestest boy. Oh, I wish I had a bone to give you, but we have nothing. So. Oh, don't. Oh, the sad eyes. Ansel, do you have any treats for Rufus with you?
You know, I don't. He's actually on the clock right now, so trying to, train him to not associate work with food.
Oh, all right. Well, that doesn't seem to please him very much, but it's going to be okay, Rufus, I promise. There's a treat at the end of the rainbow. All right. What is your first question?
Okay, well, let's see. I think I need a point, and so for my owner, I've learned to ask this question. Is this job on planet Earth?
It is on planet Earth, Rufus. Well done. Well done.
Good boy.
Good boy.
It's let's see. Is this a job in the performing arts?
It is not in the performing arts, no.
Okay.
All right, we're going to head on over to Ansel McGathy, owner of the greatest dog in the world. That should be your only title.
Oh, that'd be a great title.
I take it back. Dog owner is the right title. That's the one I like.
Who's a good boy? All right. I gotta do something here. All right. Does this job require a post-high school education?
It does not, no.
Oh, well, dang.
All right, heading back on over to DR.
Okay. Does this job require special training?
It doesn't require any formal training. There are special skills involved, but there's not really any training as far as I can. Nope. Yep. No training. All right, Rufus.
Get him.
We're already proud of you, Rufus, so
thank
don't
you.
worry.
Okay. Let's see. Does this job generally involve talking to customers a lot?
I will say there's probably some talking to customers involved, yes.
Okay.
And again, the judges can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like for the most part they would have to talk to the customers.
Okay. Let's see. Does this job usually involve using power tools?
Oh, judges? I don't think so. I don't think so. But we're gonna check. They've asked me to repeat the question. Does this job involve using power tools? No power tools. Sorry, Rufus. I know, it makes me so sad to make Rufus sad, but we're going back on over to Ansel.
All right. Gosh. We're not doing so great this round.
Oh, it's still early in the round, don't worry.
But it's like less early than I'd like it to be. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Have we gotten any yeses yet?
I don't remember. It is on planet Earth.
Oh, yep,
and
you're
they
right about
do
that.
typically interact directly with customers.
All right.
But there's no formal training, no diplomas necessary.
Uh-huh.
And I think that was all. Oh, and then no power tools.
No power tools, that's right. All right. Okay, so could be anything.
Yep, basically. It could be most things at this point.
Would you say that this is like a first job? Like somebody might get it as an entry-level position?
I'm going to say no. This isn't one that you would typically associate with like a straight out of anything type job.
All right, interesting. All right.
This is not an easy one. I want to make that clear. All right, DR. I've never seen your stressed face before, DR. It makes me sad. Oh, did that help, DR?
Is this in the food industry?
It is not in the food industry. I'm so sorry. You were so ready. All right, back on over to Rufus. Light of my life. All right, Rufus.
Let's see here. Does this job involve selling things to customers?
It does not involve selling things, no. All right. 7 strikes, and we're heading on over to Ansel.
Has the audience asked any useful question?
Yeah, judges, if the audience have any questions that would help our panelists, please send them over.
Please.
So the audience has asked if they work on computers, and the answer is no. They do not work on computers.
No computers.
So again, that doesn't narrow it down a tremendous amount.
Nope.
But
sure doesn't.
nope.
Is that the only one you're giving me?
So far, yes, that's all we've got.
All right. Well, audience, turn up, please, and thank you.
You're the one on the game show, Ansel. All right, carry on.
All right. Would you say that this job requires... Nope, hold on, I'm backing that up.
Take your time.
All right, I will. Does this job create a product?
Judges, how would we want to phrase this? Do they create a product? There's a product involved, but no, they do not create a product, but a product is involved.
Okay.
And we're gonna head back on over to DR with 8 strikes. And we had another question. Do they work outdoors? The answer is no.
No. But a product is involved.
Yes, they do not create the product, though.
No formal training.
No.
Not entry level.
Not entry level. No power tools. Interacts with the customers on Earth.
No
not in the food
computer.
industry. Not on a computer.
Not on a computer. This isn't in an office.
Yes, correct.
Awesome. Okay, we're getting somewhere.
All right, that's one yes.
This isn't a management position.
Not necessarily. I think so yeah, the judges are agreeing not management. Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's some yeses.
Yeah.
Something.
On the board.
Did we ask the art one?
Yeah, well, Rufus asked if it was in the performing arts, and the answer was no.
Oh.
It could be in the not performing arts, though.
Is it in the arts in general?
No, it is not.
Well, maybe not.
Oh.
All right, we are at 9 strikes.
Misdirection.
Heading over to Rufus. Do you guys want to confer, or?
Yeah, I think we can figure it out.
Okay, you guys are bold. I like it. So they are going to confer. It is kind of anybody's game at this point. It's a very broad spectrum of options. I'm just reviewing my list of things that we've learned, and I wouldn't know what the job was, and I have the answer. So, but yes, as always, if anyone has a question, feel free to send it my way. If it's for one of our panelists, I'll be sure to relay it as soon as they're done conferring. They asked, we have a question for the panelists when they get back that I think will help them guess it, but I'm not sure. But I'm very proud of them so far. They've gotten 2 out of the 3, so even if they miss this one, yeah, I agree. They are on a roll, and that's just amazing. And we have a dog on the panel, and I think, you know, the world can be a scary place sometimes, and dogs never. Dogs are always good. Dogs are good. And that's one thing that even in my afterlife I still love, and it really makes me, because dogs can sense me sometimes, you know, because they have that sense, kind of like cats, but less threatening. And I can't pet them. And if I had to complain about one thing about being a ghost, it's that I am unable to pet the lovely dogs that I see on a daily basis. So it's the one about being a ghost, I'd say. There's a few, but that's a big one. So, all right, panelists, I think we're going to come back. And we were at Rufus, and before you ask your final question, we did give them a hint. Oh, I did not get this note from my judges while you were conferring, but I will give you the question now. KVS asked if they repair items, and the answer is yes, they do. Oh. They do repair items.
Not using power tools.
So I don't know if that completely ruins whatever you were conferring about. We've zoomed in close.
Change it a little bit.
It does change it a little bit? All right.
Let's see. Oh gosh, it's so much pressure.
Don't worry about it, Rufus. No one could ever be disappointed in that face. Look at that face. Look at it.
Well, let's see. Is it... Is it someone doing maintenance?
They might do maintenance on this specific product, but typically it's not about maintaining. It's more about repairing, I'll say that.
Okay.
So I think that's gonna be a no for the most part, so we're going to skip to the guess. So if you have a guess, please throw it on out.
I got one.
All right, what is your guess, Ansel?
All right. Are they a watch repairman?
They are not a watch repairman.
All right.
We can ask if anyone else on the panel has a guess. We can throw that out before we close out the round.
I feel like I should try.
Go for it,
Yeah,
DR.
of course.
A windmill repairman.
No, not a windmill repairman, but I really appreciate the creativity on that one.
Oh, I think I know it.
The judges say to think smaller than windmills.
Oh,
So
smaller than a watch.
smaller than a windmill. I did not say smaller than a watch.
So arguably between a watch.
Arguably between, I'd say closer to the watch. All right, Rufus, final guess.
Okay. Is it a phone line repairman?
No, it is not, but I almost thought for a second you were going to say it and be blown away. So the answer, my friends, and you are not going to like it, fountain pen doctor.
What?
That is the title of this job.
That's a
Fountain
job?
It is, yes, yes it is. It is a job.
I'm
Fountain
sorry.
pen doctor.
That is crazy.
Their only job is to repair and restore fountain pens.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is hardly a medical doctoral degree.
Yeah,
unless
and
they have a
honestly, I'm
PhD.
surprised that you couldn't guess that it was a doctor.
Listen, they are not a real. They have to go through at least.
Are you
10
calling
days of
them
training.
not a real doctor,
Real
Ansel?
doctor.
I am.
I don't think we want to go down this road again.
I'm coming down on a fountain pen doctor as not being a real doctor. I will do that.
Doctor is in the name, so.
Yeah, where are their certifications?
I agree with anything that my owner has to say. He is not a real doctor.
Oh, yes, I agree. Ansel is not a real doctor.
Whoa.
Well done, Rufus.
Hey.
Thank you.
That's
See what I did? I turned it around. Did you see?
don't like
That was
it.
fun. We had a moment. That was good. Oh, goodness. We have fun here, don't we? Well, before we move on to our 4th round, we're going to take another word from our sponsors. We'll be right back. It was fun. What happened?
Hello, may I come in? I am Chef Boyardee. Perhaps you have seen my picture on Chef Boyardee products at your grocers. Today I want to tell you about a wonderful dinner for three. A dinner that only costs about 15 cents a serving. It's my own Chef Boyardee spaghetti dinner with meat sauce or mushroom sauce. It all comes in one carton. A full half pound of tender, quick cooking spaghetti, 10 full ounces of rich, tasty sauce, and to top it off, a whole can of zippy grated cheese. A wonderful food. So ask your grocer for Chef Boyardee spaghetti dinner with meat or mushroom sauce, won't you? And look for other Chef Boyardee's products. They're also delicious, they're also nourishing, and they help keep the cost of your meals down. Chef Boyardee's products are at best grocers.
Ask for Chef Boyardee's spaghetti dinner. Only about 15 cents a serving.
Folks, when you suffer the crippling misery of muscular pain, the pain of muscular rheumatism, lumbago, or backache, believe me, that's the time to reach for heat. The liniment that's strong, yet does not burn. Heat penetrates deep into sore, aching muscles. It works for hours to bring wonderful, soothing comfort into these painful areas. Look at this, incidentally. Heat is not oily, sticky, or messy. You brush it on with this special applicator and it dries in an instant. So remember now, to relieve the pain of muscular rheumatism, lumbago, or backache, get Heat Liniment for fast, soothing, comfortable relief.
Welcome back to You Do What? We just wrapped up our third round where Ansel was unable to identify a doctor, and that was deeply satisfying to me. But I'm very sorry that you were stumped, Rufus and DR, so, yep.
It's all right.
It's all right, you know, you got two out of three? 2 for 3? That's how that works, right?
Yeah.
And we've got 2 more rounds to go, so don't get discouraged. Before we jump into our 4th round, I would love to talk to the bestest boy, the sweetest pup, Rufus the dog. Rufus, hello. That's you! That's you!
It's me.
Rufus, please tell me everything about you.
Okay.
For as long as you want.
Yes.
I'll just listen.
As long as I want.
Just chat.
Well, I love long walks on the beach. I love bones.
Oh.
I love to dig.
Oh.
And I think Dr. Ansel is the best person ever, and I love.
You love the relationship with a dog and an it's just beautiful.
Yes, and I love watching. Yep. We love watching movies together.
Doctor and his dog.
Do you have a favorite movie, Rufus?
Yes.
What is your favorite movie?
Marley and Me.
Marley and Me. Oh my. You know, I've never actually made it through that one, but I've heard it's very good. So, but I'm glad. I'm so happy that you found a loving friendship here with Ansel, and we're so happy to have you here today.
Me too.
Just the best boy. I wish I had a treat. Well, we are going to jump right into our 4th round, and we're going to keep this one a secret as well, the last 2, so the audience can play along. And this time we will start with Ansel. Ansel, what is your first question?
Hello, Chip.
Hi, Ansel. I'm sorry, but it was funny. There was doctor in the name. That was funny.
You're having fun?
I am.
You're enjoying this?
I am having fun.
You having a great time?
Yeah.
Cool.
Probably as much fun as you had in Iceland, so.
I'm really, really happy for you, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I hope you get this one.
Thank you.
Ansel, this is our thing. This is our report.
Yeah, sure.
I may have crossed a line. We'll talk about it.
Right. Well, it's just not a very kind welcome back. That's all I'm saying.
All right, well.
You know what? I'm going to keep adding titles. I thought I talked myself out of it, but now you've talked me back into it.
You can add more titles?
I'm
oh, wow.
Continually.
All right, well.
Forever.
If I can keep making jokes about you not being a doctor, your name tag can
you just
be
wait.
30
You know how you have
high.
unfinished business, Chip? My unfinished business is making this title as long as it possibly could be.
God, this is fun. All right, well, you know what? As long as I can have the fun on my side of the table, you can have your fun on yours. So, what is your first question?
Well, my first question. Does this job make you feel like a fraud?
Make you feel like a fraud?
Oh, sorry, that was for you, Chip.
Wow. Okay. Ansel, I feel like we do need to address this. I'm very sorry if I had too much fun at your expense. I did not mean to cause an actual rift between us. I thought we had this kind of ribbing relationship in our friendship.
All right, well, you would think that, wouldn't you?
I would. Well, yes, I would. You constantly torture me with titles.
Does this job take place in the arts?
No, it does not.
All right, well, send it back.
Oh, he's mad at me, folks. I'll have to apologize again later. Go ahead. All right, DR.
Okay. Ansel told me to ask this earlier.
All right.
Is this a real job?
Yes, it is a real job.
You did it, Ansel.
That's a great. I love that we're doing real jobs now. That's exciting.
Oh my
It's a
goodness.
great change.
The fountain pen doctors who are watching this are insulted. All right. It is a real job.
Does this job earn a salary?
Let me no, they do not have a salary. No.
Nope. Burp.
All right, heading on over to Rufus the dog.
The goodest boy.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. Does this job involve food?
It does not involve food, no. All right, heading on back over to Ansel, who is my friend. I want to clarify.
Oh,
I respect Ansel. I care for Ansel. We are friends. I crossed a line as his friend, and I want to apologize.
So just to clarify, you would feel fine about me adding Chip's friend to this little title card down here.
To the title card, if I added Chip's friend?
Yep. Dr. McGathy, JD, tattoo artist, dog owner, Chip's friend.
Ansel, if it would that be what it takes for any amount of forgiveness here? Because if that's the case, absolutely. I would be honored to have one of your official titles.
I think it would make me feel better.
All right. I would be honored if one of your titles was Chip's friend.
Excellent.
Yes. Thank you.
Well, we'll see if it happens.
I mean, we'll see. My team is on it, but who knows?
All right.
But I'll know in my heart. So
back to business.
Back to business.
All right. Does this job exist?
Yes,
Right.
it does.
Okay, great. Sorry, I was just getting that out of my
Oh
system.
no, I enjoy the pettiness. I think it's fun.
Great. Well, does this job linger along for hundreds of years more than it should?
Oh my god. Were this person a ghost? Probably, but that's not the job. So.
All right. Well, I'm willing to take the no on that.
Take the no and head back on over. Going back over to DR. You know, you gotta choose your battles, folks.
I got a good one.
All right, what is it?
Does this job require clothes?
It does require clothes, yes.
Good start.
Good start.
This job doesn't involve food?
Nope,
right?
no food.
We got that. No food. No art.
No art.
What is there really?
I know. What a kind of a life.
Does this job involve talking to people?
I would say yes. There's talking involved.
Are those people customers?
You could call them customers, although I'd say they're not paying him. They're not paying him or her directly, or them. I should just say that.
Okay. Does this involve a product of some sort?
It does not involve a product. No.
Oh.
No products. All right, Rufus. And before you ask your question, Rufus, the audience asked, is this a job that Rufus might bark at? And the answer was possibly yes. If we're going based on typical dog mentalities, this might be a job you'd bark at.
Let's see. Is it, So, did we ask if this was a... Let me just ask. Is this a public service?
It is a public service, yes.
Okay. Can I guess?
Go for it.
Okay. Is it a fireman?
It is not a fireman, no. We're gonna head back on over to Ansel.
All right.
Look at, my team did it. Look at that.
There it is.
Look, that is
Right there.
5 titles, technically.
You
5
should tattoo
titles.
that.
We're going to have to start abbreviating all of these.
Yeah, it's going to eventually just be one
Just
long
assume
acronym.
that people know.
But wow, Ansel, I am honored to be included on your list of titles.
There it is. Okay. All right, we're back on the right track.
All right.
So we said this is a public service.
Indeed.
When this person performs their service, do they come to your home?
They do not come to your home, no.
Oh.
All right. 7 strikes, and we're going back on over to DR.
You might bark at it.
It's a possibility, yes.
Does this job take place outside?
It does take place outside, yes.
Okay. That's something.
Which is, I believe, the main reason we assume that Rufus might have a chance to bark at said person.
Right. Does this person have to wear, like, a name tag or a uniform?
A uniform, yes. I'm not sure about the name tag, but yes to uniform.
Gotcha. Let's see. Do they have tools for this job?
They have the judges are saying they have one in particular.
One tool?
One tool.
Just one?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So yes.
Utility belt.
But it's not, I'm going to say it's not a tool in the traditional sense. I'd almost call it more of a prop. But it's
a prop?
That's more what I'd call it, but it does serve a purpose. It's their tool of the trade, but it's not a tool in the traditional sense.
Oh! Does this involve safety?
It does involve safety, yes.
Do these people have signs?
Yes, they do.
I'm gonna guess.
Go for it.
Is this a crossing guard?
It is a crossing guard,
Yes!
DR. Wow.
Jesus for the win!
Look how happy they are.
Did it!
Rufus
Did
can't
it,
contain
Rufus!
himself.
We're going to Hollywood!
Oh, no, that's not what that means at all.
Yes!
No, that's not what that means. It means you won the round, and that is amazing. This panel, wow, they are on a roll. And with that, you know what? I think we are just going to jump straight into our final round. Why break the momentum here? That was amazing, crossing guard. So we're going to keep this one hidden as well, so you guys can guess along. Hope you're having a good time with that. And we will be starting with Rufus. Just the best boy in all the land.
Best boy.
All right, round 5, final round.
Okay. All right. Like my owner taught me, is this job on planet Earth?
It is on planet Earth.
Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy? You are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Okay. Is this job in the arts?
No, this is not in the arts. I'm sorry. All right. Ansel. Oh no, Rufus. Rufus. I can't change the facts, Rufus. I'm sorry.
Life without art.
Oh.
All right.
All right, Ansel.
Well, does this job perform the majority of its duties during like a normal office week, like 9 to 5, Monday through Friday?
I'm going to say no. I think the hours could vary.
All right. Well, dang.
I think that the schedule I think is varied. All right, DR. Resident Youth.
Resident Youth?
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that show.
Oh, is that a show?
Well, yeah.
I've never heard of Resident Youth.
Really?
No.
Anime?
No.
No?
That's an anime?
Yeah.
That's
Pretty
the
dope.
Yeah, that's the cartoons. Yes.
Check it out.
I will have to find someone watching it so I can peer in through their windows. Yes.
Crunchyroll.
All right.
Does this job take place indoors?
It does not take place indoors typically. No.
Ooh, outdoor job. This is for you, Rufus.
I will say there are times where they will be indoors, but the main part of this job takes place outside.
Got it.
Okay. Let's see.
Take your time, Rufus.
Okay.
Oh, just a little pause.
Is this does this job involve delivering?
It does not involve delivering, no. It's okay, Rufus. You see his little paws? It warms my heart. All right. Ansel. Oh, he's so sad.
I'm going to have to console him after this, Chip.
You brought him to the game, Ansel.
Yeah, he's been doing great, but
He was doing
You're
great.
really knocking him down a peg. And I have to defend him as his owner.
I don't think I'm controlling the facts here.
I don't know.
Okay.
Feels like maybe you are.
Oh, all right. Oh, wow. All right.
All right. Does this job work as part of a team?
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Does this job work as part of a team?
Judges, I believe they operate solo when they're actually completing the task. Here comes the answer from the judges. We'd say they can work in a team, but primarily it'd be a solo job, we think.
Okay. Is that a no then? Or a yes? Or a maybe?
Yes. Did you ask if they're in a team?
Yeah.
So the answer was no.
Oh.
So.
All right.
We're in 5 strikes, and we're gonna head back on over to DR.
While doing this job, can you get dirty?
You could.
You could.
Yes, you could get dirty.
Okay. Let's see. Is this job providing a service?
It is providing a service, yes.
Okay. And it's outside, so they're wearing clothes. Right?
Is that a question? Are they wearing clothes?
Yes.
Yes, they are wearing clothes.
Good. Excellent. Man. I'm stumped, Chip.
That's the game, DR. I mean.
Does the audience have any, helpful...
Any helpful questions?
Yeah!
I mean, if the judges have one. Oh, we have a question.
Oh!
Do they use a tool or prop? And the answer is yes, they do.
Dope. Does this job require special training?
It does require special training, yes.
Okay. Can this job be dangerous?
Yes, it definitely can be dangerous.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. It's hard to get yeses, you know?
It is. No, we are on your side,
Really
DR.
hard. Is this a salary job?
It can be. It can also be hourly, but it can be salaried, yes.
Okay. Is this one of those jobs that you could work for, like, the government or a private business, like an accountant?
It is not like an accountant.
No, I mean, like, you know how, like, accountants can be hired by the government, but they can also be hired by regular Joe Schmoes?
I don't think that applies to this job.
Darn.
I'm going to say no. Again, if my judges want to correct me, I don't think it's that. But, all right, Rufus. We have a couple more questions from the audience. We have, do they trim trees? No, they do not. And are they an electrical line worker? No, they are not. And I'll hold off on this last question for a bit. We're at 6 strikes. Take it away, Rufus.
Okay. Let's see. Does this job involve yard work of any kind?
It does not involve yard work, Rufus. I am sorry. I wanted so badly for it to be a yes. Ansel, take it away.
Thank you. Would a normal person come across this job in their everyday life?
Probably not, no.
Oh,
We're gonna head back on over to DR at 8 strikes. I would like to make a couple notes. I think I remember both the notes that I wanted to make about this job. We had the question about whether or not it takes place on the planet Earth. It takes place within the planet Earth, but sometimes not on it. That's a hint. So 8 strikes. And I had another note and I have forgotten it completely. So carry on.
It's mostly outside.
Yes.
Can this job be performed underground?
No, it cannot take place underground. That is 9
Maybe
strikes.
air.
And I remembered my other note, and we have one more question from the audience. They asked if it takes place on a team or solo, and we said solo, but that means just them and their customer. So they do have a customer. And someone asked, is this an entertainment type job? Yes. This is the job is within a form of entertainment.
I know what it is.
All right, we are at 9 strikes. Would you guys like a chance to confer?
Yes.
All right, take it away. Go ahead and confer. Not to dwell on the dog, but it is very hard to make a dog sad. It's a crushing blow, and I can't change the facts of the job, but I wish I could just to make him smile, because what a good boy. Such a good boy. As always, if there are any questions for me or my panelists, please feel free to send them my way, and I will either relay them or answer them here.
Could be like
We have some guesses for the chat from the audience that we'll be able to relay over to the panel in just a minute. Not many more updates from Chip's life besides haunting the coffee shop. I don't consider myself a poltergeist, but I do like to dabble and I guess poltergeistery, I guess we'd call it. Just like the kind of knocking things over, moving things a little bit just to mess with people. It's harmless, but it's fun. It confuses more than anything because like you look away and the coffee it's over there, and you didn't put it there, but it's there. It's the little things that keep you going as a ghost. So we have the guesses in, and I think we are going to get right back to our panel. Okay. All right, panel. Before Rufus, before you guess, we had some guesses from the audience. Pilot, flight attendant, and aerial plane performer. All of those were incorrect. You can ask your questions, Rufus, and then you'll have one chance for a guess.
Okay. Is it? Can this job be performed in the air?
Yes,
or
it can.
Done in the air?
Yes.
Great. Okay. Okay, I think I have a guess.
All right, go for it.
Is this a skydiving instructor?
It is a skydiving instructor.
All right.
Well done,
Way to go.
This was an amazing episode. My goodness. We got such a good boy.
Chip.
Yes, DR.
We all got one right.
Everyone on the panel guessed one successfully.
Sure
We all
did.
guessed.
That is amazing. We got 4 out of 5 rounds. What an episode. I couldn't have asked for better.
Crazy amazing.
That was amazing. And I hope you guys had fun. And
Sure did.
Ansel, I hope that we can leave on a better foot than we started.
We'll talk.
Okay, because I love our jabs. I love it. I don't want to lose it. But and I do love your dog very much. Well, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of You Do What? Before we sign off, I would like to say goodbye to some of our viewers who have been with us. Tinkies, Krill, Bear Cat Girl, Push the Fisherman, Amanda's Chill, KVS, Kimmy Kims, Hald, and Trupkey. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stick around because we are going to be raiding Cliffy's channel after this. As always, I am Chip Buttons. I'm probably haunting you right now, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much.
Bye.
I'm panelist. That was amazing. I don't even have words. I mean, Fountain Pen Doctor was tough. It was too tough to guess.
Yeah,
I don't even know what that is.
Garbage.